May 10th, 2020, a brand new McLaren 600 LT roared down a quiet Los Angeles street. Behind the wheel, reality TV star Daniel Silva. In the passenger seat, YouTuber Cory Leair celebrating his 25th birthday. What happened next would change both their lives, forever. Here are 7 vloggers who died too soon.
We're in Orlando today. Please come to the show.
It started like any other concert day. Christina Grimmie, the rising star and beloved The Voice contestant, uploaded a Snapchat video inviting fans to her show in Orlando. This would later become a haunting final message just hours before tragedy struck. Christina wasn't just another aspiring singer. She was a YouTube pioneer, gaining millions of followers with powerful covers and a genuine personality. Her talent caught Selena Gomez's attention, leading to tour openings and a spot on The Voice's 6th season. She finished 3rd, but won the hearts of countless fans. And her coach, Adam Levine, who recognized her star potential instantly. The Orlando show was supposed to be another step in Christina's journey. She performed with her usual energy, connecting with fans who had supported her from day one. After the concert at the Plaza Live venue, she did what she always did. Stayed to meet, hug, and thank every fan who waited. Security was minimal, just as she liked it, wanting to be accessible to her supporters.
Please come to the show if you live near Orlando, Florida.
It ended at 10 p.m. Afterwards, some fans got an up-close meet and greet with the star. These photos capturing those moments.
Kevin James Loibel, a 27-year-old fan from St. Petersburg, stood in line like everyone else, but he wasn't there for an autograph. As Christina reached to hug him, Loibel pulled out a handgun and shot her 3 times, once in the head, twice in the chest.
And they were like, pop, 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 pop. So it appears he lit her up and then real quick.
Panic erupted. Witnesses recall the gunshots echoing through the venue. Christina's brother, Mark, immediately tackled the shooter, but Loibel turned the gun on himself, and he died at the scene. Christina, still alive but critically wounded, was rushed to the hospital, but she also died 35 minutes later.
Her brother's a hero for saving and stopping him, for not hurting anyone else.
Police praised Mark's quick action, calling him a hero. Still, no one understood why this happened. Loibel had no criminal record, no known connection to Christina, and had purchased his weapons legally. His family expressed shock, saying they knew nothing of his obsession, but co-workers later revealed he watched everything having to do with her and had become fixated on Christina in the months leading to the shooting. Experts now believe Loibel developed a delusional fantasy relationship with Christina, a dangerous pattern seen with public figures. The tragedy sparked urgent conversations about celebrity security. Chris Herzog, a veteran bodyguard, explained the protected bubble concept.
The protected bubble says that no one that you have not screened for a weapon gets close enough to your client to draw a weapon and shoot and murder your client.
Grief spread rapidly through the music world. Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, and countless artists paid tribute to Christina's talent and kindness. Adam Levine personally paid for her funeral, but the deepest pain was felt by her family. Mark's words at her vigil captured the devastation.
She's awesome. She loved this town. She loved this state. She loved singing. She loved the Lord, and she loved me. And she was just my baby sister.
Christina's death forced the industry to rethink security. Meet and greet protocols changed overnight. The protected bubble became standard. But for Christina's family and millions of fans, nothing could replace her presence.
Friends and fans, for now, left asking only why her life had to be cut so short.
To this day, no clear motive exists. Christina Grimmie's story isn't just about senseless violence. It's a reminder of the cost of celebrity, the need for protection, and the human toll of fame in the digital age. But if you think Christina's story is tragic, wait until you hear how a happy young man lost his life because his own friend was too careless. May 10th, 2020. Cory Leair climbed into a McLaren sports car with his friend Daniel Silva. It was Cory's 25th birthday, a day meant for celebration. What happened next would forever change 2 lives and shock the YouTube community. Cory had built his career on making people laugh, His channel was filled with pranks, challenges, and collaborations that brought joy to hundreds of thousands of subscribers. The Australian-born creator had moved to Los Angeles to chase his dreams, quickly becoming a beloved figure in the vlogging world. That Sunday started like any other birthday for a social media star. Cory announced his plans to stream on Twitch at 1 p.m. PST, inviting fans from around the world to join his celebration.
I just want to let you guys know, tomorrow is my birthday. Yes, I am getting old. But I am live streaming on Twitch at 1 p.m. PST. I don't know what that is in your country. If you can be awake and be there, that would be great.
The festivities continued offline. Cory and Daniel attended a small gathering with close friends. Witnesses later reported that both men had been drinking throughout the evening. Despite this, Daniel insisted on driving his brand new McLaren 600 LT, a car capable of reaching 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds. 9:39 p.m. Security cameras captured the McLaren speeding through Valley Village. Daniel lost control at the corner of Houston Street and Carpenter Avenue. The car slammed into a stop sign, then crashed head-on into a tree with devastating force. Emergency responders arrived to find the luxury sports car mangled beyond recognition.
A North Hollywood man and high-profile YouTuber is going to jail after a passenger in his car.
The impact had been so violent that Cory's injuries were fatal. Daniel, though seriously injured, survived. Witnesses reported that Daniel tried to flee the scene on foot, but bystanders prevented him from escaping. Paramedics rushed both men to the hospital, but it was too late for Cory.
The accident killed 25-year-old Cory Leair on May 10th in Valley Village. Today, a judge sentenced the driver, 27-year-old Daniel Joseph Silva, to 364 days in jail.
The YouTube community lost one of its brightest stars in an instant.
Cory's brother, Gerard, shared the heartbreaking news on Instagram.
My brother Cory passed away last night in a car accident with his drunk friend driving. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this without you. Life's never gonna be the same without you, R.I.P.
Daniel Silva, known from Ink Master, was arrested and charged with second-degree murder. August 26, 2020. Daniel pleaded no contest to gross vehicular manslaughter. The court sentenced him to 364 days in jail, 5 years of probation, and 250 hours of community service. Cory's family had asked the judge for leniency, showing remarkable compassion despite their loss. In his first public statement, Daniel faced the camera with visible emotion.
I want to start off by saying how sorry I am for all the pain that everybody's going through. I'm sorry to Cory. I'm sorry to Cory's friends and family, and I'm really sorry to Cory's fans.
He apologized to Cory, his family, friends, and fans, acknowledging the irreversible damage his choices had caused. But Cory's story isn't the only tragedy that shook the YouTube community at that time. The year before Cory died, another vlogger took his own life in a truly tragic story.
I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry I betrayed your trust. I'm sorry I pushed you all away. I'm sorry I made a clown of myself. I apologize.
Desmond Etika. Amofa's story begins with a haunting confession. By June 2019, Etika was already a well-known name in the gaming community, celebrated for his infectious energy and larger-than-life reactions. But behind the scenes, his struggle with mental health was becoming harder to hide. He officially joined YouTube in 2012, quickly amassing hundreds of thousands of followers with his charismatic Nintendo content and reaction videos. By 2019, Etika was a true star, not just for his gaming skills, but for his vibrant personality that drew fans from all corners of the internet.
What's going on? Guess what? Your boy is back.
But as his popularity grew, so did the pressure of maintaining his online persona. Friends and fans began noticing changes in his behavior, increasingly erratic social media posts, deleted accounts, and public breakdowns. In the months leading up to his disappearance, Etika's struggle became public. He posted alarming messages, threatened self-harm, and experienced multiple mental health crises that concerned both his audience and law enforcement. Despite multiple attempts by friends and fans to offer help, Etika's battle with mental illness intensified. He openly discussed his struggles in various videos and streams, trying to balance his vulnerability with the pressures of being a public figure.
Was it the social media? Was it the mental illness? Was it the edginess? It was a mix of all of them. but I ultimately turned down help. And you know what they say, you can't help somebody who doesn't want to help themselves. I just didn't realize I needed help. Let my story be one that advises caution on too much of the social media shit, man. It can f*** you up.
By mid-June 2019, the situation reached a critical point. Etika posted a final video walking the empty streets of New York at midnight. The 8-minute recording was a raw, emotional confession, an apology to those he felt he'd let down, and a warning about the dangers of social media and unchecked mental health struggles. In this heart-wrenching farewell, he took full responsibility for his actions, expressed regret for pushing people away, and urged viewers to take mental health seriously. He specifically warned about the dangers of social media.
It made me forget that we have to pay for the things that we say. It made me forget that there is weight behind words. I was so consumed with this great image that I had that I thought I was invulnerable to everything.
The internet community responded with an outpouring of concern. Fellow YouTubers and fans shared messages of support, and the NYPD launched a search for the missing content creator. For 6 agonizing days, the search continued. Friends, fans, and fellow creators held on to hope, sharing memories and expressing support across social media. The entire online community was united in concern for one of its brightest stars. On June 25th, the NYPD confirmed the tragic news. Etika's body had been found. The official statement marked the end of a public search, but the beginning of a much-needed conversation about mental health in the digital age. The aftermath of Etika's passing was profound. His death sparked a wave of reflection within the YouTube community about the pressures faced by content creators and the importance of mental health support. Creators across the platform began openly discussing their own struggles, breaking down the stigma that had kept so many silent. Fellow creators like James Charles and Calix used their platforms to advocate for kindness and mental health awareness, emphasizing that creators are human beings with real feelings, not just online personas.
I was hoping that he was going to be okay. To any of his fans that are hurting today, I'm sorry if I've added to your pain. I never wanted to make his situation worse. I wanted to make it better, and the last thing I wanted to do was make it worse for any of his fans, so I'm genuinely sorry.
Today, Etika's legacy is not just about his entertaining content, but about the crucial conversation he sparked. This may have been heartbreaking to watch, but our next story is about a YouTube star who died in the most unexpected way.
YouTube personality Emily Hartridge dead at 35 after a reported traffic collision involving her electric scooter.
July 12, 2019, South London. Emily Hartridge, a 35-year-old YouTube star and TV presenter, set out on her electric scooter. She was headed to a fertility clinic appointment, a journey that should have been routine. She never arrived. Emily was more than just a content creator. Her 10 Reasons Why series on YouTube, with over 354,000 subscribers, broke ground by tackling topics like mental health, relationships, and personal growth, with unmatched honesty and humor. Her candid approach made her content feel like genuine advice from a trusted friend, because for many viewers, that's exactly what she was.
Hey guys, and welcome to this week's video. I thought I would impart my wisdom and give you guys 35 things I have learned at 35.
The journey that morning took her through Battersea's Queenstown Road roundabout, a section of London recently redesigned for cyclist safety, but notoriously confusing. Her electric scooter, a gift from her boyfriend Jake Hazel, was cutting edge, but privately owned e-scooters were still illegal on UK public roads at the time. As Emily navigated the roundabout cycle lane, disaster struck. She hit an inspector hatch, lost control, and was thrown directly into the path of a heavy goods vehicle. The coroner's investigation would later reveal the scooter's tire was dangerously underinflated, a small detail with fatal consequences. Emily died instantly from multiple traumatic injuries. The news broke first on her Instagram account, shocking her vast community of followers and fellow creators. The announcement hit hardest for those who knew her best.
Emily was involved in an accident yesterday and passed away. We all loved her to bits, and she will never be forgotten.
Her boyfriend, Jake, didn't blame the lorry driver. He understood the tragic chain of events that led to her death and lived with daily reminders as he saw e-scooters everywhere.
For those who knew Emily, she was just incredible.
Such an amazing person to be around, and to call her my girlfriend was literally the best I felt in my life," he later said. "But what she has taught me has got me through. I feel close to her. I still do the Instagram, still do the YouTube, and continue her message that it is okay to have a tough time." The investigation revealed multiple factors that contributed to the crash. Senior coroner Dr. Fiona Wilcox
concluded, Ms. Hartridge was riding an electric scooter on Queenstown Road when she lost control after passing over an inspector hatch in the cycle lane and was thrown under the path of an HGV. She died instantly of injuries sustained by the HGV driving over her. The scooter was being unsuitably driven, too fast and with an underinflated tire, and this caused the loss of control and her death. Her death wasn't just a tragedy for her community. It was a wake-up call for the entire country. Emily became the first person in Britain to die in an e-scooter accident, forcing a national conversation about safety, regulations, and personal responsibility in the age of new mobility.
The YouTube community has shared their condolences on social media, including Jackmate, who called Emily so polite and lovely. London Hughes shared this photo and wrote, "My friend is dead and now I feel completely sick."
I'm still not entirely sure what I'm doing in life.
At the time of her accident, riding privately owned e-scooters on public roads in the UK was illegal, but their popularity had exploded, outpacing regulations and safety standards. Emily's death forced authorities to confront the reality of widespread e-scooter use and the urgent need for clear guidelines. Her passing sparked immediate changes. By August 1st, rental e-scooters became legal on British roads as part of a government effort to ease pressure on public transport during the pandemic. New rules limited their speed to 15.5 mph, banned them from pavements, and strongly recommended helmets, all lessons written in the tragic aftermath of Emily's accident. The Metropolitan Police never made any arrests. The investigation found no criminal wrongdoing. Just a perfect storm of factors that turned a morning commute into a national tragedy. Emily's legacy goes far beyond her content. She opened up conversations about mental health, relationships, and the challenges of modern life. Her death started new conversations about urban mobility, safety, and the human cost of technological progress.
I'm rambling because I never has it in videos. I'm just gonna go, so thank you very much, and love you all, goodbye.
Her vibrant personality lives on through her videos, capturing her unique blend of honesty, humor, and vulnerability. Next, we turn to another creator whose story took an even sadder turn. July 29th, 2019. The YouTube community on scientific curiosity was shaken when Grant Thompson, known as the King of Random, suddenly vanished during a seemingly routine paragliding flight. What started as a day of adventure became a tragic turning point for one of YouTube's most beloved creators.
But this morning, fans of the 38-year-old are mourning his passing. His brother confirming to ABC News Thompson died after a paragliding accident in Washington County, Utah, Monday night.
Now, before we get into the details of that fateful day, let's rewind and meet the man behind the experiments, the creator who transformed curiosity into a global community of millions. Grant Thompson wasn't just a YouTuber. He was a modern-day inventor, a passionate educator, and a relentless explorer of the unknown. Grant's story doesn't begin with viral videos or internet fame. As he explained in one of his reflective moments,
Now, when I started off making videos, I didn't do it because I wanted to have subscribers. I didn't want to do it because I was looking at making money or making a career out of this. So what I decided to do was devote my life to learning.
His journey started with a simple desire to understand how the world works. In those early days, Grant was driven by pure curiosity and a thirst for knowledge. He once said,
I wanted to learn how to weld, I wanted to learn how to make circuit boards, I wanted to learn how to be Tony Stark, I wanted to learn how light bulbs work and be able to explain everything around me.
This relentless pursuit of skills and understanding would have become the foundation of his YouTube empire. Grant's approach to learning was hands-on and fearless. He believed in pushing boundaries and embracing failure as part of the process. As he famously stated,
so we are literally blazing new trails, we're pushing new boundaries, and sometimes when we push new boundaries, they're gonna break. We make mistakes.
But Grant's story is about more than just experiments. It's about transformation. From humble beginnings as a bullied kid, to an airline pilot for 11 years, to a successful real estate investor, Grant's path was anything but ordinary. His decision to leave behind a stable career and pursue YouTube full-time was a leap of faith that would change countless lives. The King of Random channel wasn't just about showing cool science tricks. It was about making complex concepts accessible and fun. Grant had a unique ability to turn everyday objects into educational wonders, inspiring viewers of all ages to embrace their own curiosity. As his channel grew, so did his impact. With over 11 million subscribers and billions of views, Grant became a pillar of the YouTube science community. His most popular video, How to Make Lego Gummy Candy, racked up more than 34 million views, showcasing his talent for blending education with entertainment. But Grant never lost sight of his original mission. In his own words,
I'm just doing it because I know there are people out there benefiting and sharing, and I want to share the joy of what we're doing. It's amazing to sit here and think that in the last 8 years, we have created over 700 videos, and each one has been a journey and an experience and some type of learning, and it's been a lot of work as well.
And this genuine passion for sharing knowledge set him apart from countless other creators. Through hundreds of videos and countless experiments, Grant built more than just a YouTube channel. He created a global community of curious minds. His impact reached far beyond the screen, inspiring a new generation of DIY enthusiasts, scientists, and lifelong learners. July 29, 2019, Grant tragically died in a paragliding accident near Hurricane, Utah. His disappearance prompted a search using GPS data, and on 30th of July, his body was found, along with his glider and a video recording device. Early investigations revealed that a sudden updraft caused his chute to collapse, and although he attempted to deploy a reserve chute, he was too low to recover, about 100 feet. This is the sad story of a man who turned curiosity into community, who transformed learning into entertainment, and who inspired millions to see the world through the eyes of a true explorer. But his life was cut short, and he left too soon. If you think this story is sad, the next one will completely shatter your heart, as it involves a young, passionate girl with big dreams. July 16, 2013. The world paused when 13-year-old Talia Castellano earned her wings, a message that spread heartbreak across social media. She was no ordinary teenager. Talia was a YouTube phenomenon, a cancer warrior, and an honorary cover girl whose journey captivated millions. This is her extraordinary story and the legacy she left behind. Talia Castellano was a young girl from Orlando, Florida, whose battle with stage 4 neuroblastoma began at just 7 years old. But Talia refused to let cancer define her. Instead, she turned to makeup as a creative outlet and a way to express herself. In July 2011, she started filming makeup tutorials in her bedroom, quickly gaining hundreds of thousands of subscribers and millions of views on her more than 150 YouTube clips. Talia's charm was magnetic. She blended energy, honesty, and artistry in every video, all while facing a relentless disease. Her positive attitude inspired viewers far beyond the beauty community, and soon, her fanbase grew into a powerful support network. Talia's makeup tutorials weren't just about cosmetics. They were about courage, creativity, and hope. She often said makeup was her wig, turning each lesson into a celebration of life. Her fearless approach to bold colors and dramatic looks reflected her vibrant spirit.
Hey guys, so today I did this dramatic fall tutorial. I'm so excited for fall because I'm seriously tired of the heat, and I never say that, but it's so hot outside.
Even as treatments took their toll, Talia's videos remained full of energy. She shared tips, stories, and unfiltered moments, connecting with viewers facing their own battles. Her authenticity made every tutorial feel personal, as if she was speaking directly to each subscriber. Talia's story reached new heights when Ellen DeGeneres invited her to the show. Their meeting was emotional and unforgettable. During the interview, Talia shared how her passion for makeup began as a coping mechanism after her diagnosis. She spoke about finding inspiration in her mom's friend Tammy, a fellow cancer survivor who introduced her to makeup.
When I was first diagnosed 6 years ago, my mom's friend Tammy, she also is a cancer survivor. She brought me over to her house so we can like bond and talk about stuff.
Right.
And basically she showed me her makeup, and ever since I was like fascinated with the colors and the things, and it was just amazing. Thank you.
Now, you know I'm a cover girl, obviously,
Yes.
you know that. And CoverGirl heard your story, and they want to make you an honorary cover girl. So you are now...
The studio erupted in cheers as a giant portrait of Talia as a cover girl was unveiled, a moment that symbolized her impact on beauty standards and inclusivity. Behind the camera, Talia was fighting not just one, but 2 types of cancer. Despite the pain and fatigue, she continued creating content, using each video as a way to connect, inspire, and bring joy to others. Her energy never changed, even as her health declined.
The Orlando teen fought very hard against 2 types of cancer, and she became an online sensation for her makeup tutorial videos.
Talia's makeup tutorials became more than lessons. They were lifelines for viewers facing their own struggles. She offered hope, strength, and beauty in the face of adversity. As Talia's condition worsened, she remained determined to create. Her final video, posted on May 22, 2013, was a testament to her enduring spirit.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!
Even in her last days, Talia continued to inspire, leaving a powerful message of resilience and self-expression. On July 16, 2013, Talia's family posted a message on her Angels for Talia Facebook page.
It is with a heavy heart that we share with all of you that Talia has earned her wings at 11:22 a.m.
The news spread quickly, with fans around the world mourning the loss of a young icon. The tributes poured in from celebrities, fellow YouTubers, and fans. Ellen DeGeneres tweeted,
"I'm thinking of my friend Talia."
The beauty community honored her with gold accents in their makeup looks, symbolizing Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Talia's impact went far beyond makeup. She changed perceptions of beauty, proving that confidence and creativity don't depend on hair or traditional standards. Her journey raised awareness about childhood cancer and inspired countless others to share their stories. CoverGirl kept her portrait in their campaigns, a lasting tribute to her courage and talent. The Talia's Legacy hashtag continues to unite those she inspired, keeping her message of hope alive. Her videos remain online, a permanent record of her artistry and spirit. Each tutorial is a reminder that beauty is found in strength, resilience, and authenticity. Talia's story is obviously heartbreaking, but the world of YouTube has seen other young stars like her lost too soon. The next story is about another 13-year-old who left unexpectedly and broke the hearts of his family and fans. 13-year-old Caleb LeBlanc was the eldest child of the Bertaley family, a Maryland-based vlogging family who documented their daily lives on YouTube. Their channel showcased the ordinary joys of middle-class American life: baseball games, gymnastics practice, playful family banter, and everyday routines. With over 1.7 million subscribers, the Bertaleys had become an internet sensation by sharing authentic glimpses into their lives, making viewers feel like part of the family. October 1st, 2015 started like any other day for the LeBlanc family. There were no warning signs, no ominous symptoms. Caleb woke up, spent time with his siblings, and filmed what would be his final vlog segment. The day unfolded with the usual rhythm of school, play, and family time. But as the evening approached, everything changed in an instant. While his mother was out taking one of his sisters to gymnastics, Caleb suddenly became unresponsive while sitting on the family couch. Panic erupted as his father attempted CPR and dialed 911. Emergency responders arrived quickly, but Caleb's condition was critical. Doctors worked desperately to save him, but the outcome was devastating. Caleb was pronounced dead just hours after filming his last video. The official cause would later be revealed as hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, a rare, undiagnosed genetic heart defect that often shows no symptoms before striking fatally. The family had a known history of heart problems, but Caleb had always tested normal in regular checkups. The news hit the internet with a shockwave of grief. The Bertaley family's Instagram post announcing Caleb's death read, "This has come as a shock to all of us. Words cannot describe how much we will miss him. The outpouring of support was immediate and overwhelming, with fans sharing memories, condolences, and their own stories of loss.
If you could ask future self one question, what would it be? If you could ask future self one question, what would it be? See you guys tomorrow.
Caleb's final vlog segment, recorded just one day before his death, became a haunting reminder of life's fragility. His innocent curiosity about the future now stands as a poignant memorial to a young life cut short. The Bertaley family made the unprecedented decision to live stream Caleb's funeral, allowing their global community of fans to grieve together. The memorial service was watched by thousands, many of whom felt they had grown up alongside Caleb through the family's daily vlogs. In the months that followed, the family grappled with unimaginable grief. Caleb's mother, Katie, described the loss as creating a clear before and after in their lives. She spoke openly about the fear of forgetting her son as time passed, and the permanent ache of losing a child. Yet through their pain, the family found strength in their community and in honoring Caleb's memory. Caleb's mother later shared,
Sometimes I get more sad as the years are getting further because I feel like I'm forgetting. Nothing is going to ever compare to the loss of a child.
Yet Caleb's memory lives on through the countless lives he touched, the awareness his story has raised, and the enduring love of his family. Which of these cases got to you more? Tell us in the comments. Like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to see more content from us.